overcast, very cloudy. This is how it would look if it's raining, I'm pretty sure. I don't see a huge difference here in AZ. Not really. Oh, Christmas is a good one. That's one I did in my the Christmas GTA video I did when it's snowing, so that's pretty fun. Smog, I don't care too much. Fog is just kind of annoying because it's kind of hard to see. But then we get to the best one, rain. It's so good. This is probably the most relaxing setting. There's also thunder, which I don't do because it's really loud. I've got to turn down the louder a lot to make it acceptable. But a lot of people do like a thunderstorm, to be fair, so I'm gonna turn it to rain, and we'll go pick a time of day that we like. I like it when all the lights have come on, and I know it's kind of cozy to me, you know. Lights are on and it's raining. Yeah, that to me is the most relaxing. We can turn our wanted status off, so basically we'll never be wanted. And then the pedestrian density will say how many people there are, NPCs walking around. I like to turn it off so no one yells at you. We can do the same thing for the vehicle density. However, I'll have to come back to that later. And then you've got just a bunch of other settings, like you can be invincible, you know, so you'll never take any damage. Yeah, some crazy stuff. I don't think I've ever tried super jump before. Let's turn that on and let's just have a quick look at what that's like. Wow. Okay, I love super jump. Yeah. Alright, that's fun, and it looks so silly. This is super jump. Okay. Anyway, let's turn super jump. Oh wait, low gravity. What's the difference between super jump and low gravity? Feels like it would be basically the same kind of thing. I don't know, I don't see like a huge difference, but we're gonna turn them both off for the video. Slidey cars, that also sounds fun. So basically, that's the settings. However, as you can see, there are no cars, and if we want to drive around, we need some cars, so I will turn the vehicle density back on a little bit, and let's look around for a car, and then we just kind of acquire it. Car acquired. But I'm not sure I like the way this car sounds. I'm very picky, so I may pick out another car. The way you can hear the engine sound the best is if you go in first person mode and listen that way. To change the view, you press the back button, and you can switch from different third person views and even a first person view. Here I am pressing the wrong button. that's it. That is my GTA 5 secrets revealed. So now if you are an ASMR artist or content creator, you can make the same kind of relaxing content like me. And I hope you do, and I hope you have fun. Let me know if you use these tips to make your own video. I'd love to see it. And like relax to a GTA ASMR video that's not my own. So where are we gonna go today? I like to drive all around, and I often like to just like not even have a plan. Like I'll just not even think about it. Just drive around, see what happens. This car is really easy to like skid around in. You'll see, and I think also because the roads are slick and wet, it also makes it a lot harder to not slide around. So you'll see me sliding around quite a bit. I really like the fine wood sign, so I think I'm gonna make my way over there. Wood. Vaguely north, in the north part of town. Yeah. Sorry, just got very, very tired and sleepy all of a sudden. And just lost all my energy. That's probably a good thing, even, so that my sleepy mood will rub off on you, and maybe then you'll become sleepy too. Who knows? Does it work that way? Not sure. I hope so. Oh, I saw this building and it looked kind of cool. It says like manor entrance right here, so I was like, oh, well, let's check it out. I don't know that I've really been around here And, you know, here's the update. I've moved in new house. No more apartment. Oh yeah, and more news, like, so I did a silly boo-boo. And I forgot how long I had my apartment lease for. I thought I had it until the end of February of this year, 22. I had it until the end of March. So I, you know, bought the house and I was moved in by February, except, oops, I've got the apartment for another month or so, and I kept to keep paying rent there. So I was like, good news and bad news, because bad news is, yeah, paying rent when you don't even live somewhere is not great, but it did give me extra time to clean out the apartment. And I actually just finished yesterday, or finished over the weekend. It's Monday, and I did it over the weekend. Moved the last bit of stuff out. There was still stuff, but it was like, I'm just gonna get out and walk to the side, by the way. It wasn't stuff that I needed. It was either garbage that I was gonna throw out, or it was like very, very unimportant things that could wait. So that took the pressure off of needing to get everything cleared and out of there. Like, when moving is, you know, very, very tiring and you don't love it. So that made it easier, thinking, okay, well, I have until end of March. But then, of course, then I started, you know, procrastinating and being like, well, I have till end of March, I don't have to do it now. But it did finally slowly get it done. That's how I moved. That's how I got through, like, packing. I just did a little bit of it at a time. I never got myself too stressed out. And I found that that was the key. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Yeah, and someone's gonna come clean the apartment next week because it's pretty yucky looking, I feel. And that'll be done. No more that apartment. I was getting emotional thinking about, like, memories there, and I lived there for 4 years, so that's a significant amount of time. And like, a lot had happened there, where, like, when I first moved in, I wasn't doing YouTube full time and I didn't have a job, and beautiful view, isn't it? I'm gonna just change I'm gonna stop it raining and we'll just adjust the lighting a little bit more for a little bit of a brighter drive. Yeah, a lot of ups and downs in the apartment, but it was, I feel like, an important step in the Allison journey, the adventure of my life. And for you guys too, I guess, if you're a fan of the channel, because a lot was filmed there. But very excited about this next and current journey of Allison's house. Yeah, entering a new phase. This is such a beautiful time of day, isn't it? Look at this lighting. It is so beautiful. I like it. Look at this, the Sisyphus Theater. You know who Sisyphus is, right? I don't think I've ever seen this place. Every time I make a GTA 5 video, I swear I'm like, I don't think I've seen this spot before. That's part of what's fun about doing these videos, is slowing down and looking. I say this about all my videos where I drive or I walk around a place where we take it really slow. We stop and we see things that you miss when you're like running in a game, going from point A to point B to point C to point D. You know, you never stop and appreciate the fine details, and there's often a lot of fine details, especially in open world games. And look at this view. Check out that skyline. I love it. rest of this video, I'm just gonna drive. Where to? I don't know. I'm just basically just gonna drive straight. And I think I'm gonna turn the rain back on in a minute. I can't totally remember. I just wanted to go by the theater. And get into like a part of town that I know a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm turning on the rain in a second. Okay, here we go. So we'll finish out the video in rain. And if you are not asleep by now, you should really think about trying. I know you've had a long day, or if not a long day, a long week, and you know you deserve a fantastic night's sleep, or a really, really good nap. You deserve that, absolutely. You just go ahead and you give yourself the time to rest, okay? Take that time you so sorely deserve. Get comfy, have a little me time, take a break. This is your time. We're here for you and you alone. That's the promise every time you turn on one of my videos. It is time for you to just kick back and relax. Whether you want to put on my video while you're working, doing homework, just lounging around, maybe you're playing a game yourself, it's your time. Just zone out, relax, maybe close your eyes, let your mind rest and sleep. And I'll always be there with another video for you. Always. There's always a new one right around the corner. I'm always gonna be here to help you all unwind, relax, and sleep because it's so important. We all need it, myself included. So if you are one of my returning friends that watches, you know, a few of my videos, or maybe you're somewhat new, or maybe you've been around for years, then I hope you enjoyed another GTASMR video. Just gonna go down the pier. I have an entire playlist of them. If you're new and you liked this video, I've got more. Yeah, you can find a link to the playlist. Maybe probably in the description. I'll see if I can try to remember to do that. And you can watch all the GTA SMR. I made a portmanteau of it. Videos that I've made. There's quite a lot like this with the ear-to-ear whispering. Quite a lot in the rain. Some are snowy. Some are more silly with a face cam where I'm driving around like a maniac. If you want to laugh, maybe a little bit. But mainly, they're about sleep and relaxation, like this one. So, you've got a lot of content, and I have a lot of other non-GTA videos. If you're into stuff like that, you can sort by my playlists, or you can just go through my recent uploads, my most popular uploads, whatever you want to do. safe to fall asleep.